on Interchain.me. People pushing boundaries.
That's awesome.
Welcome to Interchain Me, hosted by Roberto Capodieci, as we bridge the worlds of new and old technologies, meet incredible individuals, and delve into past visions of the future between technology and life with Roberto Capodieci on Interchain Me. You're now listening to Rob's Memory Lane.
All right, so are you ready to dive into something new?
Always.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because today we're taking a sneak peek at Interchain.me.
Sneak peek, huh?
Yeah. Before it even launches in January 2025.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it's the brainchild of this guy, Roberto Capodieci.
Oh, okay.
And it's not just another tech platform.
Well, what's interesting is how Roberto's background, feeds right into this Interchain.me thing. Like, we're talking decades of experience he's got.
Yeah, he's been around.
From programming to leading companies like Simply and Jada AI.
Yeah, you can tell he's been in the trenches.
Yeah, this isn't just some theoretical
Right, exactly.
take on tech.
And Interchain.me is all about making tech understandable.
Yeah, making it relatable.
Yeah, and think podcasts, videos, articles.
All that stuff.
Yeah, but presented in a way that really gets everyone on board.
Right.
From, newbies to the pros.
It's like he's taking all that knowledge and saying, okay, let's cut through the jargon and make this stuff relevant to you.
Your life.
Like your everyday life.
Yeah.
He's even got planned series on supply chains, the Metaverse.
That's cool.
Showing how it impacts us.
Okay, but here's where it gets even more interesting.
Okay.
So one of the flagship series is called Rob's Memory Lane.
Interesting.
And it's Roberto's personal journey through the world of tech.
Okay.
So we're talking anecdotes and stories behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Maybe even some Italian charm.
Oh.
He's hinted at doing some episodes in Italian with subtitles.
Wow.
So that's cool.
This is what I think will really set it apart from other things out there.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to just talk about the trends.
Yeah.
But it's another to actually hear how those trends have shaped somebody's life.
Oh, for sure.
Over decades.
Especially someone who's been there,
yeah.
from the start.
Imagine the insights.
Yeah.
He must have from being there since the rise of personal computers.
The internet boom.
The internet boom.
To AI.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he's turning 50 in 2024.
Wow.
And he's using Rob's memory lane to reflect on those experiences, but also look ahead to the future of tech.
That's really cool.
I think we're going to get some pretty insightful predictions from him.
For sure.
Just someone who's seen it all firsthand.
Yeah, he's been there for all of it.
Yeah, and what's really cool is he's not keeping these stories to himself.
Okay.
He's actively looking for guests to join him.
Oh, wow.
On Interchain.me.
That's awesome.
People pushing boundaries.
In any field, not just tech.
Not just tech, any field.
Yeah.
So I love that.
That's so cool.
It's he's creating a space where anyone can share their own tech journey. Whether it's building a startup, using tech to change their community.
Or even just that moment when you realize, oh, wow, the internet.
The internet's really changing things.
Yeah, that's really neat.
And this is where you come in.
Okay.
If you have a story to tell.
Head over to Interchain.me.
Check out Roberto's work and reach out.
Yeah.
Remember, this is just a sneak peek.
Right.
The official launch isn't until January 2025. So
lots of time.
Yeah, there's plenty of time to get involved.
Yeah.
All right, now let's dive a little deeper into Rob's memory lane.
Okay.
Because it's clear that this is really close to his heart.
Yeah.
And he's really going all in on making it personal and engaging. We're not talking about just dry timelines here.
No, real stories.
Yeah.
Human stories.
So from the description, it sounds like he's bringing in old friends.
Really?
Yeah, revisiting places that were really important to his tech journey. Really opening up about those aha moments that shaped his perspective.
Yeah.
It's a chance to see the human side.
The human side.
Of someone who's been at the forefront of some major technological shifts.
For sure.
And I'm really intrigued by his plan to explore his Italian heritage in some of the episodes.
Seems like that's another layer to the story,
Reminding us that technology, for all its global reach, it's often really deeply rooted in personal and cultural experiences.
Absolutely.
It shows that this isn't just a tech platform. It's a platform for sharing human stories.
Human stories, yeah.
And in Rob's memory lane, it sounds like those stories are going to be woven together with some fascinating insights into how technology has evolved and where it might be headed next.
I love it.
And let's not forget, he's not just looking back.
Yeah.
He's using his 50th birthday as a launch pad to look forward.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
What trends is he excited about? What concerns does he have?
Yeah.
I'm betting someone with his experience has a pretty unique perspective
Oh, yeah.
on what the next decade of tech might hold.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm especially curious about his take on AI,
Oh, yeah, me too.
because he's been involved in that field for years.
Right. Yeah.
So I think his insights on how AI could evolve and what that means for all of us are going to be invaluable.
Yeah, it's like getting a glimpse into the future through the eyes of someone who helped shape the present.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of AI,
Yeah.
it's not just a theme in Rob's memory lane.
Right.
It's a whole section on Interchain.me
Oh, wow.
called Decentralizing AI,
Interesting.
which honestly sounds like a game changer.
It does.
It's one thing to hear about AI in the abstract, but Roberto seems to be tackling the big question.
Which is?
How do we make sure AI benefits everyone?
Right, not just the big tech companies.
Not just the big tech companies.
This idea of decentralization is huge.
Yeah.
Making AI more open,
Yeah, more accessible.
yeah, has huge implications.
Yeah.
Like imagine an AI that helps you manage your finances,
Okay, yeah.
but it's not controlled by like a single bank
Right.
or corporation.
Yeah.
Your data is more secure.
You have more control.
You have more control and the benefits are spread more evenly.
That's the kind of future he's pushing for.
It is.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
And it's not all like high-level concepts.
Right.
He's got a series called Learn with Rob, where he breaks down practical skills and tools.
So it's like having a personal tutor
Yeah.
who's been at the forefront of tech for decades.
Exactly.
I love that because we often hear complaints about the tech world being too exclusive.
Too exclusive. Yeah.
And he's taking the opposite approach.
Totally opposite.
He's like, hey, come learn with me.
Yeah.
Let's all level up together.
I love that.
And then for those who want to go even deeper,
Okay, even deeper.
there's Deep Dive,
Okay.
a series that uses AI to explore complex tech topics
Like what kind of topics?
like blockchain protocols,
Okay.
data security, the nitty-gritty stuff
Okay.
that makes all this technology work.
The stuff that makes it tick?
No, I'm not going to lie. Some of those topics can make my head spin.
Yeah.
But if anyone can make them understandable,
Right.
it's Roberto.
Yeah, he's good at that.
He's got this knack for explaining things clearly without dumbing it down.
Like he can explain quantum physics and make you laugh.
Yes, exactly. And speaking of looking back, he's got a series called Old Tech,
Old tech.
where he revisits classic devices and technologies,
Oh, cool.
the ones that paved the way for what we have today.
I love that.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught up in the latest gadgets.
Right.
But, sometimes you got to appreciate the pioneers,
The pioneers.
like the first clunky computers,
Uh-huh.
the dial-up modems.
Oh, yeah.
Those were revolutionary
In the day.
in their time.
Yeah, their time.
And by revisiting them, we might gain some new perspectives on today's tech.
Yeah.
What lessons did we
What
learn?
did we miss?
What ideas might we have overlooked?
Totally.
And he's also got a series called Past Predictions,
Past predictions.
where he digs into forecasts made decades ago about our current time.
Oh, wow.
It's a fascinating look at how we've envisioned the future
Right.
and how technology has often surprised us,
Yeah.
both for better and for worse.
It's like a reality check.
Yeah,
We tend to think we've got it all figured out,
we do.
and technology throws us a curveball.
Speaking of curveballs,
Okay.
Roberto's diving headfirst into the metaverse
A metaverse.
with perspectives on the metaverse.
Oh, cool.
This is a topic that's generating a lot of buzz.
A lot of buzz.
And with his experience, I'm sure he'll cut through the hype
Yeah.
and give us some real insights.
He's seen it all.
Think about it. This is someone who's seen the evolution of the internet
Right.
from its humble beginnings
Yeah.
to the massive online world we have today.
Crazy.
So he's in a unique position to really assess
Yeah.
the potential of the metaverse
Uh-huh.
and how it might reshape our lives.
For sure.
And plus, with his focus on accessibility and decentralization,
Yeah.
I'm betting he'll have some interesting thoughts on how to make the metaverse more inclusive,
Right.
beneficial for everyone,
For everyone, not just a select few.
not just a select few.
That's awesome.
If you're looking for a quick dose of wisdom,
Okay.
there's Life Tips,
Life tips.
where Roberto shares short, impactful advice
Okay.
on navigating everyday challenges.
Like what?
It's like having a pocket-sized mentor,
Yeah.
ready to offer guidance on everything from managing stress to boosting productivity.
Wow, he's got it all.
And it's those little nuggets of wisdom
Yeah.
that can sometimes make all the difference.
They can.
Especially when they're coming from someone with Roberto's experience.
Of course.
And, of course, for all the gadget lovers out there,
Yeah.
there's New Tech,
New tech.
where Roberto reviews cutting-edge tools and devices,
That's cool.
exploring their potential and pitfalls.
So this is where his hands-on experience really shines.
Yes, exactly.
It's not just about the specs.
Right.
It's about understanding how these new technologies fit into our lives.
How they can solve problems.
How they can solve problems.
What we should be cautious about.
Be cautious about?
It's like having a trusted advisor
Yeah.
who can help you navigate the ever-changing landscape of tech.
I like it.
And let's not forget Throwback Thursday,
Throwback Thursday, what's that?
where he reintroduces older content, gives it a fresh perspective, and makes it accessible to new viewers.
So bringing back the classics
Yeah.
with a new twist.
Exactly. It shows that he's not just about chasing the latest trends.
Right.
He's about curating knowledge
Yeah.
and making sure that it stays relevant and accessible over time.
That's really important.
Now, shifting back to Rob's memory lane,
Okay.
one thing that struck me was this emphasis on connecting with people.
Oh, yeah.
He's not just reminiscing on his own.
Okay.
He's bringing in old friends, colleagues,
Uh-huh.
people who've been part of his journey.
Really?
It makes it more than just a personal story.
More than a personal story.
It becomes a tapestry of experiences,
Yeah.
different perspectives on how technology has impacted lives
Right.
and shaped industries.
I can imagine there's going to be some really fascinating conversations
Oh, yeah.
about the early
the
days,
challenges they faced.
the breakthroughs they celebrated.
It's like a reunion of the tech pioneers,
It is.
sharing their wisdom and looking ahead.
That's awesome.
So what's next?
And speaking of looking ahead,
Yeah.
let's not forget he's turning 50 in 2024.
Right.
And he's using Rob's memory lane
Yeah.
as a way to reflect on the past,
Yeah.
but also to look towards the future.
Yeah. What's he most excited about?
Yeah. What keeps him up at night?
Yeah. Those are the questions I'm dying to hear answered.
I know, me too.
Someone with his experience who's seen technology evolve over decades
Yeah.
must have some incredibly valuable insights
Absolutely.
into where we're headed.
It's like having a time traveler
Yeah,
from the future giving us a glimpse of what's to come.
exactly. And with his passion for making tech accessible and beneficial for everyone,
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling his vision of the future
Yeah,
is one that we should all be paying attention to.
absolutely.
So to sum it up,
Yeah.
Interchain.me is shaping up to be much more than just another tech platform.
Much more.
It's a space for sharing stories, exploring ideas, and connecting with others
Yeah.
who are passionate about technology
Yeah.
and its impact on our lives.
I love it.
And with Roberto Capodieci at the helm,
Mm-hmm.
guiding us through his own journey and inviting us to share ours,
Yeah,
it promises to be a truly unique and insightful experience.
it really does.
Now, before we move on to the final part of our deep dive,
Okay.
I want to circle back to this idea
Yeah.
of Roberto's 50th birthday being a catalyst for both reflection
Right.
and anticipation.
It's powerful.
It is a powerful concept.
Yeah, to use a personal milestone
Right.
as a springboard for exploring the broader landscape.
Of technology
Yeah,
and its impact on our world.
I love it.
It reminds us that technology isn't just about gadgets
Yeah,
and algorithms.
it's about people.
It's about people.
Yeah,
It's about the stories we tell,
yeah.
the connections we make,
That connects.
the ways we use technology to shape our lives and our future.
Absolutely.
And in Rob's memory lane,
Yeah,
we have the opportunity to witness that interplay
yeah,
between the personal and the technological
Yeah.
in a truly intimate and engaging way.
for sure.
It's a reminder that even the most complex technologies
Uh-huh.
are ultimately driven by human ingenuity, passion,
Yeah,
and the desire to make a difference in the world.
absolutely.
That's what makes Interchain.me so compelling. It's not just about the tech.
Yeah,
It's about the human stories
the why.
behind it.
The why behind it.
The why that drives innovation and the impact it has on all of us.
Like Roberto is saying, look, technology is amazing,
Yeah,
but it's the people who make it truly meaningful.
right.
And he's creating a space with Interchain.me where those stories can be shared.
Shared, celebrated used to inspire the next generation.
Absolutely.
And what better way to kick off that conversation than with Rob's Mary Lane?
Totally.
It's like he's laying the foundation,
He is.
sharing his own experiences.
And inviting others to join him.
Yeah, inviting others to build upon them.
You know what strikes me is how this idea of bridging generations through technology
Yeah.
ties into his broader vision. You know, Roberto's been there since the beginning.
The birth of the personal computer.
The rise of the internet.
And now he's looking ahead.
To AI.
To the metaverse.
And beyond.
And beyond, he's not just passing the torch.
No.
He's creating a shared space where we can all learn and grow together.
It's like a digital campfire.
It is.
Gathering around.
Sharing stories, learning from each other's experiences.
Getting inspired for the future.
And remember, this is just a sneak peek.
Yeah.
The official launch isn't until January 2025.
That's right. Which means
there's still time to get involved.
Get involved if you've got a story to tell.
If you've got a unique perspective on how technology has impacted your life,
head over to interchain.me and reach out.
You never know, your story might be the one that sparks a new idea.
Inspires a new innovation.
Help someone else navigate their own tech journey.
Exactly.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
yeah,
I'm left with a sense of excitement.
Excitement and anticipation.
For what's to come.
Roberto's a visionary.
He is.
And with Interchain.me,
yeah,
he's creating something truly special.
It's a platform that has the potential to change the way we think about technology.
To make it more accessible, more meaningful.
And ultimately more human.
More human. So are you ready to dive into the Interchain?
I know, and
January 2025 can't get here soon enough.
But until then,
keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those tech stories coming.
And who knows, maybe we'll hear your story on Interchain.me someday.
Roberto Capodieci on Interchain Me.